If your aim feels smooth all game, but the moment you're last alive, it completely disappears, this video is for you. You're not choking, and it's not nerves in the way people usually think. There's a specific mental shift that flips in clutches, and once you understand it, your aim stops falling apart. Let's break it down. Most players think clutches are about confidence or pressure. But here's the problem with that idea. If it was just pressure, your aim would be bad all round. Instead, it only falls apart when the responsibility is fully on you. That tells us something important. This isn't mechanical, it's cognitive. In normal fights, your brain processes information in a clear order. See, decide, shoot. In clutches, that order breaks. Your brain starts deciding before it finishes seeing. You swing while still thinking about spike timing. You shoot while still imagining the next enemy. That split focus is what causes your aim to feel rushed and shaky. Your hands are moving faster than your eyes. This is why clutches feel faster even when they aren't. Your brain treats uncertainty as danger. When you don't know where an enemy is, your perception speeds up to compensate. That's why the clock feels like it's ticking twice as fast. But the game hasn't changed, only your internal pacing has. So here's the mental shift that fixes clutches. Although winning the round, winning the clutch is ideal, that shouldn't be your main focus. Your focus of this clutch is to reduce uncertainty. Every cleared angle, every sound cue, every isolated fight, every comm about the enemy's whereabouts that you could be given, all of it lowers the mental load on yourself. And as uncertainty drops, your aim stabilizes automatically. Let's say it's a 1v2 retake. Bad thinking sounds like, I need to clear sight, I need to check flank, I need to watch the spike, I need to pre-aim heaven, I need to isolate fights. That's too much. Good thinking is simpler. It would more so be like, I need to clear close, and you take a tiny pause to listen before you do any other movements. That way, you're only giving yourself one input at a time. You're also able to then realize if an enemy mistakenly makes a step, or perhaps they reload or pick up a weapon. If you're panicking, chances are your brain hasn't even processed that that's even occurred. A lot of the times, this is usually why your own teammates may have said, oh, you hear him, or you saw him. And your brain hasn't even thought of that because you're panicking. That's why calm players look slow. They're just fully present, in the moment, in the clutch, waiting for the enemies to swing them, or even if they have to swing the enemies, they're fully there, so they have no doubt in the play that they're going to make. One thing I always say is that a clutch is taking a risk, taking a gamble that your play will work because you have limited time to stand around and do nothing. If you rely on the enemies to make mistakes rather than you taking the initiative to force an enemy to make a mistake, you'll end up playing the game on their terms instead of yours. And if you're on defense, where you have to defuse, you don't have the luxury or the time to be doing that. You need to be the one to make them misplay, because if they do the latter, chances are you're losing the clutch. This is exactly what I talk about in my calm aim video. Calm aim isn't just confidence, it's controlled decision pacing. If you haven't seen that one yet, it pairs perfectly with this. If clutches are where your aim falls apart, this is the habit to fix. One thing that has helped me greatly in clutches is always tell either yourself or your team, look, this is what I'm gonna do. Whether it's that you're gonna be saving, whether it's that you're gonna be going for exit frags to mess up the enemy's eco, or you're going to try and get the win. Something to keep in mind, however, is also that these are based solely on your enemies and how they respond. You could be going solely for exit frags, but then your enemies keep peeking you one by one and all of a sudden, wait, this 1v5 retake is now possible, and so you go for the win instead. And lastly, I'm not going to say bait your teammates to get into these clutch positions, but I will say that getting into clutches 100% helps you feel more confident as a result. and comfortable in these uncomfortable situations, such as multiple enemies on you at the same time, or you having to retake where it's a bunch of unknowns. You don't know where the enemy's positions are, or you don't know how much util they have left. Things like these can definitely slow down your retake. But as long as you make the mental note every time reminding yourself that no one is perfect in this game, no one is a flawless player, you will have the confidence. All you need is one kill in order to make a retake or a round where it shouldn't be possible. On that note, let me know what situations you mess up most in clutches, and I can try and cover them for you. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me. But yeah guys, it's been JudahFPS. Thank you for watching. Peace.